So this is with Neil Splonskowski, and we're talking about lighting design and his work, and also maybe a little bit about Vantage and some of our products. So, like, what kind of projects do you guys get involved in? What some of the different types you've done?
Mostly high-end residential, small theaters, sometimes restaurant, a lot of all Vantage.
Do any of your customers talk about kind of dollar value? Do they understand the cost of a Crestron unit versus perhaps a Vantage touchscreen, or do they have a reference point, something like an iPad?
Oh, certainly we'll break all that down to them and what they actually want to do, and if they want to do something intricate, if you do have to go to a DM switching, with fiber because you want all this matrix switching, you're making this big step, and all of a sudden this maintenance, so to speak, because the stuff just doesn't sit there and run without being touched every now and again. Vantage, we have systems that I haven't touched for years. I mean, because they want no programming changes, or but I mean, it's just stable.
Yeah.
So every now and again you might have a fuse that blows or something like that, but it's generally an electrical issue. So since the iPad came out, it's changed a huge amount of things. And then of course this new keypad that you've come out with is, for secondary areas especially, is outstanding. It answers it fills a lot of voids.
So when you say secondary areas, you mean?
Oh, bedrooms, and where kids' bedrooms, guest bedrooms, a library where you don't want to have a big touch screen. The interior designer and the architect don't want you to have a big touch screen. You can do all of that on the new keypad, that new touchscreen keypad. So that to me fills a big void and makes it cost effective.
So you think hopefully this new keypad will meet a need that you've seen out there?
Yes, I'm waiting for it to come out for a job we're finishing now. Once it comes out, then we'll install it.
Residential, commercial?
Residential.
Primarily residential. Secondary areas?
Yes.
So on a typical job, that's this number of secondary areas would be how many roughly? All over the map?
Yeah, it's all over the map. It really depends. Yeah, 6, 8, 10, depends. If there could be a pool house, for example, you don't need to have a big touchscreen out there. You have locations where, especially like kids' bedrooms, some people decide not to put the kids' bedrooms and guest bedrooms on the automation system. Generally, they wish they would have at the end, and you retrofit it, but you still have music control, so it's always nice because you can use that particular thing for the music control.
Do you think, Neil, the interior designers that you work with are kind of accepting more the need for a graphical-based device, even though maybe aesthetically it's too contemporary? Or is it too contemporary, I guess, is the question.
I would, if there was a problem with that particular style, in this case, I would just end up fleshing it out to the drywall, so it'd be less noticeable.
So like a true fig type?
That's easy, yeah, it's just, the drywall guy does a little metal and just recesses in, flushes out.
Mm-hmm.
So if they've got a problem with that.
Yeah,
So.
just blend into the wall.
Yeah. I don't know, were you ever successful in going the white color?
We're still thinking about that. So when we launch it will be more of the contemporary steel titanium. But yeah, we had black and a white.
Yeah, you said the white was the issue.
Yeah.
Obviously the white for the designers and certain applications would be preferable, but everybody's starting to get used to the iPad, iPhone, iTouch type thing, and this follows right along suit with it, swiping and touching and coming on, so it's a good answer. People are embracing that technology now.